Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Jay Sewell. Man, I guess ESPN, man, got so many phone calls about this Ronda Rossi shit and how unprofessional and biased and racist they was, you know, to where they just had to give Skip Bayless and fake ass Stephen A. Smith the day off. Come on, y'all. We know what time it is, man. They didn't want to talk about this subject because they were basically humiliated. So what ESPN did was they knew they had to discuss this based off the fact that Donald Trump pretty much put her on blast and pretty much opened up the floodgates for everybody to criticize her. So, Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless further showed that they're cowards and that they can't be taken seriously and they're not objective journalists. That's pretty much what it comes down to, y'all. Y'all see this with your own eyes, man. You know, like they like to talk about the eye test. Well, my eye test tells me that you guys was too chicken shit to talk about this subject. Y'all didn't want to because y'all looked ridiculous pumping her up for her only to get her fucking face splattered, in front of millions of people, the kick heard around the world. See, y'all was gonna have to talk about a lot of shit. Not only was y'all gonna have to talk about how she got knocked the fuck out by home, how also what a poor sport and a classless, you know what I'm saying, she devil bitch she being. You know what I'm saying? And see, y'all didn't want to do that because y'all like her. Like I said, that show go by who they like. You know, it isn't about fairness. It isn't about a certain story or all stories related to sports. It's about the ones that they like. Now, like I said, they didn't have no problem. You know what I'm saying? When that fake ass IV story came out about Floyd, like I said, was much to do about nothing. They made it look like, you know, they just made it look like it was just the biggest scandal in boxing, and it wasn't nothing. But all they wanted to do was give the Floyd haters, something to talk about. And some of these fake ass YouTube channels like, Crystal Meth, you know, Thunderdome Boxing, aka the junkie, the addict, you know, guys like that, that house nigga, T ain't from the streets and swap meet can't go where it enter the, enter the arena, you know, and then bipolar ass tabloid Gotti. So, just give them guys something to talk about. The fake YouTube channels. But when something came up about her, somebody that they supposed to like, oh, they ain't nowhere to be found. And ESPN was gonna come out looking bad if they didn't remotely talk about it. So they gave those two guys the day off and brought in these other fake ass people to talk about it. See, y'all gotta be aware of this shit. They think motherfuckers is stupid, but we ain't stupid. And I want to congratulate guys like, Ticket, other motherfuckers like me that was on ESPN's helmet telling y'all to call these motherfuckers and, complain about this shit. Because, the next step is, what I'm saying, we going after the sponsors. Because I called today. I don't care if they did talk about it. I called complaining about why wasn't those two dudes there. Y'all gotta understand, man. It ain't no coincidence that they was missing from today's show. What, both of them got sick? Yeah, they came down with a case of cowarditis. Yeah, that's what they came down with. Cowarditis. Coward motherfucking itis. That's all they came up with. Because they didn't want to talk about this shit. And I'm going to ask you guys, as fans of sports, how can y'all continue to support this show and watch this bullshit ass show and give them ratings? You know, I meant to get up in the morning and watch the shit, but you know, I got off at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm in Cali, so you know what I'm saying. That wasn't gonna fly. You know, I'm up now. You know, people then told me that they didn't even talk about it. So, you know, excuse me, they talked about it, but the two dudes that host the show for some reason didn't show up. But it just shows you how full of shit ESPN is. You guys don't need no more proof, man. And they gonna continue to do this, man. Y'all shouldn't even respect Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless for this shit. You know, they had a chance to be men and admit, okay, we were wrong. But nah, they took the day off because they didn't want to talk about it. So like I said, as fans, how can you guys respect them? I know I don't. This further, you know, as far as man, if this was in court and you wanted to prove that Stephen A. Smith is a sellout and a coon and an Uncle Tom and an Oreo, shit, man, he convicted. Man, he sentenced. I mean, I'm talking about guilty, man. It's a wrap, man. He might as well prepare for sentencing because he guilty. This is a open. I mean, this is what you call an open and shut case. Had a chance to talk about this shit, and they fucking took the motherfucking day off. What kind of fucking shit is that? So, you know, I'm done with this shit. But like I say, man, I want to thank, you know, the people, the subs, man, the fans that was calling, man. You know, and maybe next time they'll watch their motherfucking mouth, knowing that we can come after them. We got the power. Y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all start threatening to have groups come there and protest and stand in front of the stand in front of that off their headquarters in Connecticut. Shit. When you start talking that type of shit, and when you start saying you gonna go after their sponsors, oh motherfuckers, listen, because I'm gonna tell you, when motherfuckers lose money or they on the verge of possibly losing money, that's when they want to do shit. So all this was today was this. All this shit was today was this some damage control. The producers told him, man, we just go take the day off. You know, that's what he called. Probably Stephen A. Smith called Skip Hills, man. You know, we go just take the day off because we're catching a lot of heat behind this. So, you know, we'll just let somebody else talk about it so they can't say we didn't discuss it. And Skip is like, Stephen A., you're right. We're going to take the day off and we're going to come back tomorrow. At least we'll let somebody else handle this. At least they can't accuse us of saying we didn't discuss it. Yeah, that's probably what happened on the phone, man. But anyway, this your boy Jay Sewell, man. I'm out.